So just like anyone, I too have my pet peeves. Specifically when it comes to gaming, oh boy, do I have a lot of them. You just have to watch a few videos of me bitching to get to know that. But there's some pet peeves I haven't gotten into as much, and these are ideas that I've had typed down for a minute, which I figured they're not big enough of topics to make their own videos about, so I'll just combine all these ideas into one, because why not? It's not the first time, so might as well do it again. Because it's fun to rant about a bunch of different shit for one video, and I have 4 here, which I'm going to get into starting now. So the first thing I want to talk about, because this is the first thing that's typed out on my phone, is forced to play single player to unlock multiplayer. This is not something I enjoy in games, because if you're purchasing a game, you just want to immediately play the mode that you want to play. Sure, having to rank up in multiplayer to a certain rank to unlock other modes, maybe you have to go through the boot camp mode first to unlock the rest of the MP modes. That's something I get, but unlocking an entire multiplayer mode behind first you must beat this campaign first, that is just annoying. Nobody likes dealing with that. A very recent example is Avengers, that piece of shit game that no one remembers. Hence the reason why you're probably watching this shaking your head in confusion about what I'm talking about. Yo, what the fuck's this guy talking about? What the fuck's Avengers? Like, the last superhero game I remember is Miles Morales, and I think Spider-Man PS4, but that's basically it. No, but yes, guys, believe it or not, there was a game a few months ago that came out titled Avengers by Square Enix. I know, the last game was not Final Fantasy. It was that, I think. But anyways, my biggest gripe, and what ultimately turned me off from really getting into it because the game was already trash in the first place, is just having to get through the single player to unlock the only thing I cared about with that game and the only reason I was playing it, for the multiplayer, to play it with friends, to fuck around, like, whether it be drunk or high or just whatever, just fucking around in this game, which I'm just not thinking about too much, just wrecking shit with my friends. But no, I've gotta get through this story part I don't care about. This isn't what I'm here for. Please, go away. No one likes you. So that's the first thing. The second thing, and this can ultimately depend on the game, is stamina meters. This is something I made a too big of a deal out of, probably, in the Assassin's Creed video I did not too long ago about Valhalla being a grind I refuse to finish because I have no patience, and I really need to learn to just be patient, I guess. Actually, no, because fuck that. That was boring. So I take that back. I take that back. No. If the game can't hold my attention, no. So ignore that. It doesn't matter. So yeah, stamina meters in a lot of games can just be annoying because of shit like Assassin's Creed. Speaking of that video again, you should go check out that video. It's like 2 weeks old. You should go check it out. But yeah, that's just an example of something I hate, like being limited to this bar to have this certain amount of energy to properly play the game, or if you've run out of too much energy, it's like, okay, I gotta take a moment to just, hold on, guys. Can the enemy AI just pause for a moment while I just sit here and breathe? Okay, give me another 5 seconds, guys. Hold up. Okay, my stamina bar is almost up. It's at 69%. That's what she said. Okay, it's at 98, 99, 100%. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's go back to fighting. Whoops. Oh, I missed you. Okay, hold on. Give me another 10 seconds. Okay, here we go again. Oh, missed you. Okay, yeah, okay, here we go. I just can't stand that shit. That just annoys me. Although it can be okay. It's been fine in Cyberpunk so far in the about 5 or so hours I've put into it. So I can't complain too much, although it could turn out to be really annoying by the end of the game. But we'll see. I will hold judgment. It's one of those things where it can be good in some cases, like the Sonic movie. Granted, I haven't seen it, but I've heard ultimately good things about it, but I definitely still want to check that out. Anyways, not trying to get off topic, as I usually do. But yeah, for all I know, it could end up being okay by the end of the game, but in some cases, and in many cases, it can be shitty, like with video game movies. Sometimes it could be okay, but most of the time it's shitty. So that's why I don't like stamina meters usually. And then from there, I'm missing player counts in games often. Call of Duty, I'm missing the player count. Listen, Activision. I get the reason why you probably don't show the player count anymore is because after how much of a flop Ghost was, since that game never got a sequel, it was obviously a flop considering that unearned cliffhanger ending never got resolved, which it honestly didn't deserve, just to be completely honest. But the fact that they just don't show the player count anymore in a series like COD is just sad. I miss getting on and seeing 500,000 players logged onto the game all at once around the world on that little map that they had on, like, to the, like, bottom middle of the screen. Well, from my right. Obviously, this is from your guys' left, but from my right, just seeing that number in that geographic world map showing where every place was lit up, showing where the game was being played at. Like in Black Ops 2, it showed the whole globe, and then you'd see everywhere in the world where everyone was playing the game. Like, I miss that. I miss seeing that. I have good, fond memories of that, but I get it. Activision's too embarrassed. They have too many yachts to handle, but they can't deal with a lower player count with some games because it looks bad. It looks embarrassing. The investors won't like it. So, poor Activision. I get it, Bobby Kotick. I get it. You know, just wipe away the tears with your $100 bills. I'm sure you'll be okay. I'm sure you'll be okay. So, moving on to the fourth and last one, and this is pretty played out, but I still want to say something about it anyways because it's stupid for the most part. Early access for the most part is just shitty. It's pretty infamous in Steam games where a lot of them will be in early access for about 5 years until the developer behind that game eventually abandons it because it realizes, oh, hey guys, we've got all our money, we don't need to actually finish the game, so thanks. And in a lot of cases, early access is also disguised as something called a beta, which was something that was meant to test out the game months before it came out. But instead of that, now it's just for marketing, or it's just, in the case of something like early access, just that. It's early access. This game is in beta mode until we decide to stop supporting it. And it's not even that. It's also the thing with sort of gaming-esque apps, you know, gaming social apps, like, anybody remember PlayStation Home? That was ended in 2015, and the entire time it was in fucking beta mode. It was in beta all the way up until it was shut down after like 7 to 8 years of being active on PS3. It's just an excuse. It's a stupid and annoying excuse. It's kind of like crowdfunding in a way, you know, Kickstarter campaigns. Hey guys, thanks for the money, but we're gonna run with it. Not to say that's all Kickstarter campaigns, of course it isn't. There's plenty of legit ones out there, but a lot of them are also very greasy. A lot of very shady behavior going on there. It's very shitty. A lot of it is extremely shady. So, yeah, in most cases, fuck early access because it's absolute garbage. But anything that you pay for, it's like, shit, you decided to support it, so you're only adding to it in a lot of cases. Remember, supply and demand, consumer buys the product, then you supply it, and then you take the money and run with it and pocket it for yourself, and you spend it at the strip club, making it rain on bitches. And so, yeah, those are just some pet peeves that I had about gaming that I just wanted to get off my chest, some small things I wanted to talk about for a video. And so, there you go. Just a rant. Another day, another filler video, with the exception of some recently. Like, it's fun being active every single day with a new video every single day, but fuck, it really causes you to run out of ideas a lot quicker and just have to resort on ideas which are more fillerish in nature than something like about cyberpunk, since like that's a bigger topic. But, you know, we do what we must to get out to grind out here and succeed and grow shit, because ultimately that's also what I'm trying to do on top of having fun with this content. I'm trying to grow it every single day. So hopefully it's also fun to watch along the way as well, because I'm just trying to be entertaining. You know, I'm trying to be fun to watch as best as I can, and that's just really all it is. So with that being said, that's the rant. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe for future content coming soon, as well as turn on the notification bell and set it to all notifications, and hopefully you'll see it appear at some point in your sub box, maybe. I don't know, depends on how the algorithm feels that day. But that's it, that's the video, and I'll see y'all next time. But until then, I'm out. Later.